Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a sensitive topic I want us to discuss. There is an emerging guy who just popped up from nowhere and he said he want to be a president in my country. I don't know if you know this guy.
I know him.
Anyways, by the way, I'm with Kamasly TV, and today we are bringing you what we know doing best.
Yeah. Sure.
And I'm privileged always to have my brother with me.
It's my privilege too.
So, Mr. Kamasly,
Yeah.
the person I'm talking about is of name Cheddar.
Yeah. Nana
Is it Cheddar or Caesar?
His name is Caesar also. You can call me Cheddar is his nickname. So, Freedom Jacob Caesar, or his real name Nana Kwame Bediako.
Okay, so this guy is an emerging guy who just pop up and say he want to be the next Nkrumah of our time.
Yeah.
And to me, I have a lot of questions to ask, and I'm here today to ask you that: do you think this said person can be the president of Ghana in our time?
Sure, he can be. That's if we vote for him. He needs our vote to be a president. So if you and I decide to vote for him, then he will be. But if we don't vote for him and we keep voting for the oldies, then there's no way he's going to be. But if we change our mind and vote for him, he will be the president.
Wait, please. Are you campaigning for him as at now, or
if given
because it's like you've already started campaigning for him?
No, I'm not campaigning for him. I've not met him before. I'm not part of his team or anything. But he is the kind of person I would love for him to be a president, because he's out there. Like, I mean, we have these old people who cannot even clean their, excuse me to say, when they go to the washroom, they can't even clean themselves, but they want to be president. And why should we give people this opportunity? Like, look, Africa is the youngest continent.
Okay.
Like, in terms of age, they know Africa is the youngest continent. And for a continent as young as Africa to have this old, I don't want to say fools, because what they do is, no. See, this hurts a lot. Like, to have these people controlling us, doing these kind of things. Look,
see, okay, now my question is that you said if we vote for him, but becoming a president is not just about voting for the person. One, to me, I felt that people don't know him. Okay, that is one point. So he can't just come and say, I want to be president within these few years. And you know, personally myself also, I wish for him to become a president of Ghana. Okay, but I don't think this is the right time. That is what I'm trying to say.
Why this is not the right time?
Yeah, because I feel like it's too early for him.
Early how?
You understand? Because one, people don't know him much. He haven't won the heart of everyone. And he needs a lot to do.
Yeah, you are right. But he needs a lot to do, and that's what he's doing right now. The fact that he's already picked up, he's not picked the form yet, but the fact that he has made it known to the Ghanaian that I want to be a president, he's already moving in the right direction. So if you say
just making it known to the people doesn't mean that they should see. I just want to give this typical example. You know, John Dumelo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
John Dumelo is very popular and everybody knows him in Ghana.
As what?
As an actor.
Yeah.
Okay. And along the way, he channeled into politics.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be an MP, right?
Yes.
So when voting, he thought because of his popularity, he was going to win. But bet me, he lost.
He lost.
You understand?
It was, first of all, okay, he lost. Let's accept he lost.
Yeah.
But it was rigged.
No,
and for a first timer,
it wasn't.
Okay, let's assume it wasn't rigged.
Okay,
but
even if it was,
yeah,
okay. So looking at his popularity, okay. To me, I would say even the opponent wouldn't even get one, comparing the popularity of him.
No.
You understand my point?
No. You know why? You know why?
Okay.
The opponent is an incumbent MP. She is already there. She is in the seat already.
Okay.
And they know him. The fact that she was voted for, and they know her. Okay. And the fact that she was already there means that she is more known. That John Dumelo is known on the screen, not known as a politician. But for him to come that close, like the margin was very close. That tells you that was his first time. Meaning the second time he's going to overthrow that woman, definitely. So he wasn't known as an MP, but he was known on the screen, and it's two different things.
Okay, so let's put John Dumelo aside.
Yeah.
We are talking about Cheddar today.
Yeah.
To me, I've seen Cheddar is a very energetic guy who we all would love to be the president of Ghana. But first of all, as I said, he is not known to the people. To me, Cheddar is only known on social media more than the regular people, because when you go to villages, when you go to villages and you ask who is Cheddar, I'm sure people might not even know him. But when you go to villages and you ask that you want this guy, Nana Addo or Kufuor, or JJ Rollins, or late Atamils and all those people, everybody knows them. So I think it's time he need to put in a lot of work. And me now, I think what he's doing, campaigning on social media and all those things, he's wasting the money. And by the time he will be ready to really become a president, he have already lost a lot.
Okay, I understand your point. But the people you mentioned, all the people you mentioned that they are popular than him, because all those people have been president before. And he's not contesting against those who have been president before. Even though right now he's contesting against John Mahama, who has been president before, Bawumia, who has been
an aspiring
vice president. So you have a point. He's competing against these people. He's marketing. He knows. I know deep down within him, he knows that he is not going to win this election. But what he is doing now, he's preparing himself for the next 4 years, the next 8 years, the next 12 years.
4 years, are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like I'm going. The next 12 years, the next 16 years to come. So it's a way preparing himself. He knows he cannot win the seat right now as a first timer. It's going to be difficult because we have two major political parties. But what he is doing now is preparing himself. You said he's known on only social media. No, he's known more on social media than the digital space.
Yes,
like,
to me, I would say he's not yet on that commercial level.
And that's what I'm saying he's doing now, because first now he has toured all the 16 regions in Ghana. He has visited the most influential chiefs and kings, if you want to put it that way. That is by him exposing himself to the people. Now he has done it on this level. He needs to go down more to the grassroots and win heart. And we are on social media. We are going to send this information down to our younger ones who are not on social media, or to the villages, talk to our mothers that this is the new guy, this is the person we should vote for because he is the youth, he can do this and that. So we also have a role to play. If you, like you said, you also want him to be a president. So if you really want him to be a president, you should also campaign for him.
Yeah, so as I said, I want him badly to be a president. But my point is that I'm not sure he can be a president for now. At least he needs time like 10, 15 years to work a lot of things out. You understand my point?
What is he doing wrong? What do you think he's doing wrong?
No, he's not doing anything wrong. But for now, as he's touring around, spending money on TV and radio interviews, to me, I think this is the time he should use those monies to invest into agriculture. See, before Africa, a leader, any leader that will be ready, to make Africa great, first of all, we need to focus on agriculture. See, there are 3 things that we need to focus on. If anybody would love to make Africa great, or Ghana would love to make, let me specify Ghana, to want to be a president and to make Ghana great, the first thing he need to focus on is agriculture. The second thing is sanitation. Then the third thing is law. Without these 3 things, I'm telling you, no matter what, no matter how rich you are, no matter how skillful you are, you cannot make it happen. Do you want me to explain further?
No, your point is clear. Like, these are things you need to do as a president for the country to be okay, right?
Yes.
He's not yet a president. So these things you are talking about, perfect. You should be channeling this energy to the sitting president, who is always sleeping at meetings, chatting flights.
Oh, no, wait. Why do you always talk about, we are not talking about we are talking about Cheddar today.
We are talking about Cheddar, but the things you want him to do.
It's like you have something against our current
president. But everybody knows he's not performing.
Who told you?
He's the wackest president ever.
Please, guys.
No,
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm focusing much
on Cheddar today. Everybody knows this. I'm not saying
I'm not a Ghanaian.
You're not a Ghanaian here. Everybody knows he's I don't know what to say. Like,
so
he's the worst president ever we've gotten as a country. Everybody knows. His own political members know. The party members know this. So
for now, I don't know about that. See, okay, so look at this. The reason why I say he should channel his energy into agriculture. Now this money that he is using to interview, store, and all those things. Start getting lands. Vast lands invest into agriculture.
Okay.
With this, he can get thousands of jobless youth, thousands of these our aged people who are home into employment. Okay, with that, once agriculture start developing, okay, why are we suffering as a country? And I might say today that 80% of our stocks or what we depend on are from the foreign land, even though we are agricultural land. And when we have enough to eat, okay, and we have some to feed the other world, that is when greatness will begin to start from us. Because when we come to agriculture, we are going to have what we eat, we are going to have raw material to produce other things like electricity, other things like energy, other things like medication. You understand my point? So if our agriculture sector becomes perfect, okay, that is when we have enough to eat, supply the rest to the world. Half of our problem is already solved. Okay?
Yeah.
From there, and within that agriculture, we are going to get people who will be employed.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, he can start getting some, even the money that we can be generating from agriculture, he will be using such monies to invest into education, educating people in the agriculture sector, encouraging the youth to go into the agriculture area, because once they finish, they already know that they have work available for them.
Okay. You are right. You
understand my point?
You are perfectly right. But what I'm saying is, he can do all that you are asking him to do.
Okay.
You think he's blowing money on the media? Like, you said he's not popular, right? You said he's not popular. He can do all this you want him to do. He can have the biggest farm in Ghana and still not be known, because millions of people will not work on this farm. You understand me? What you are saying is perfect. He can do those things. He can invest. There are people in Ghana who are spending money, who have employed thousands of people.
Bro, do you know the biggest, back in this, there was one man who has the biggest poultry farm. Okay?
There's something Dako.
How called Dako?
Dako Farms, yes.
Dako Farms, okay. Dako Farms was
you don't even know his name now. You can't even mention
I
his
just
name.
said Dako Farms.
No, I said Dako Farm.
Yes, but almost everybody knows.
No,
everybody knows.
It's bringing me a point to know that you can have the biggest farm, but your name is not on the lips of people.
No,
because you are
Dako
not,
Farms almost everywhere.
Yeah,
almost everyone
Dako
knows
Farm.
Dako
Everybody
Farm,
knows.
Dako Farm.
I know. I
Even
remember.
though people don't know him like this, the Dako Farms, but they've heard the name.
How would they vote for him?
If today,
so I'm telling you that
Okay.
Cheddar can do all this, but he still need the media rounds to market himself. You need to market yourself. Kennedy Japan is one of the people in Ghana that has I'm using him as we are not basing it on him.
Okay.
He has employed a lot of people in Ghana, but he still need to market himself. Look, he's losing even against Bawumia. Meanwhile, he has employed more people than Bawumia in Ghana.
See, that's what I'm saying. For now, he should use that money to invest into agriculture. When he's having enough money from that agriculture, he can start already. He has already won the heart of the youth, because he has given them enough employment. He has won the heart of the oldies, because now our old men are in the house. Most of them are not working. Most of them are jobless. Get the bungalows, put them there, give them at least jobs, supervisor job, little job. They've already known that there's someone who has put in the food on our table. That is one. When that capital starts coming, okay, use that part of money to start advertising yourself. Use that part of money to channel into the sanitation world. Okay, because if Africa, if Ghana, okay, you know Ghana, we have sanitation problem as at now. And if Ghana become one of the cleanest continents in Africa, I'm sure investors would love to come to the country to invest.
Do you know the owner of Zoom Lion? Yes, the owner of Zoom Lion is part of MPP, but still, every time, whenever it rains, Ghana is still getting flooded.
That party is corrupt. I don't want us to talk about that.
So I just want you to understand that no matter what you do, you can do everything you are saying over here, but he still need to like you say he should use the media money for this and that. He's doing a lot. He's into real estate, and you know, as humans, the deficit of people not having accommodation and all that is still huge in Ghana.
But he's into real estate, but a lot of people are sleeping out there.
Yes.
That's real estate.
So
he's just into
it doesn't take one man to solve the problem of Africa.
He's into real estate, and that one is his business. He's making money out of it. Even though he's,
but you want him to do farm and not make money out of it?
Even though he's giving jobs to people who are working, right? But these three things that I'm telling you that, this is one of the major things that Africa should focus on. If Freedom Jacob,
we only need a good leader. When the person is a president, a good leader, we are still the largest producer of cocoa in the whole world. Cocoa. You talk about agriculture. That's why I'm coming there. We are still the largest producer of cocoa, but if you ask me, I will tell you that what the country is getting from cocoa is less than what the board of cocoa board alone is getting. It's bigger than. So we need a good leader. You can have all the team, but if you don't have a good leader, a young one for that matter, people say he's too young. People say he's too. How can you tell me a 44-year-old man is too young? Because we are used to having this old men, 70-something years men. Look at me. The current president of Senegal is 44 years. He's the same age as Cheddar.
Okay.
He has 2 wives. Nobody is complaining about that. He has 2 wives. Whenever he's going to address the public, his 2 wives are by his side, and they are enjoying. It's fun. Look at these old people. Like people are in the era where they are using ballistic and missiles and stuff. Okay. It's like we are still using bow and arrow.
See,
when they take knife, go gunfight.
See, okay.
You understand? Do you know why? Because we have these old people. They don't want to understand that we are in a digital world now. Those analog things. We are in a 3D world now. We need to move forward. And Cheddar, Nana Kwame Bediako, he's a youth. He's dealing with. You think I use this as an example. This is not a solid point, but let me tell you, he will make our sanitation problem go down because look, this guy is a friend to Mayweather. Okay. You know Mayweather.
I know Mayweather. Yeah. I've seen a couple of videos.
A millionaire and all of that.
Yeah.
He bought I think Lamborghini from Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. Meaning this guy is already exposed. Okay. That is not a point to say because he is rolling with these people. But the fact that he can meet these people, when he came to Qatar here during the World Cup, he was able to meet Infantino, the FIFA president. He met a lot of.
You made a point that he bought what?
He bought. If you go to his building, the number 1 Oxford Street, you always see there is this Lamborghini or there's a car parked there.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
He bought that car from Cristiano Ronaldo.
And why don't you think maybe one day when he becomes a president, he will use our Ghanaian money to buy luxurious? Because I know that guy like luxurious life.
Yes, but he's already living the life, and you know there is something called Abraham Maslow's theory of needs. Like you can live the life to a certain point and you feel like you need to self-actualization. You just want to make name. You just want power for yourself. That is the stage he has gotten to. I mean, Akufo-Addo, why I would have voted for Akufo-Addo if I was in Ghana. You know why? I felt that Akufo-Addo was already rich. He didn't need Ghana money and all of that. But when he came into power, he has looted Ghana money more than anybody. So you can say the same.
Do you have an evidence?
Oh. He knows. Everybody knows. But no, let me tell you. You can say he will steal Ghana money. All right, you can say it because people have lived the same. But I'm saying he's young, he's exposed. He wouldn't want maybe his rich friends to come to Ghana and come and see that, oh, you are president, young boy like you, and flood is taking your people away and all that. He will do well.
See, he's young, I know.
Yeah.
And that is one of my fears. Yeah. Okay, because at the end of the day, he needs experience. See, yes. Aside this agriculture and whatsoever I said, okay, Nana need. See, you know Africans. See, we can easily betray. You understand? True. And you know, sometimes I fear to say this, but sometimes most of these our leaders that you see, okay, they are just dummies. Oh yeah, they are just dummies. See, they have heart. They know whatever is going on, but they are being controlled from somewhere that nobody have an idea about. Okay, so before Cheddar can be like an independent, okay, to control all this. You know this history of past African leaders who want to make African great. Yeah. You know what happened to them? Yeah. You understand? Yeah, so, and it's the same Africans that betrays their fellow Africans. The issue of... So one, Cheddar needs love. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. He needs love. He needs a lot of love. Yeah. Loyalty. He needs loyalty. He needs loyal people around him. To be around him. Yeah. He needs forces. Yeah. He need power.
Forces like what?
Forces. When I talk about forces, he need like great forces like if when you talk about military.
Freemason.
No, not like Freemason.
Forces.
When I talk about forces, like he need great I don't know how to put it, but he need a great empire. Because the kind of vision this guy, I've been following a couple of his videos, and the kind of vision he has, he wants liberation for Africa. Yeah. Okay, he wants the Africans to have that freedom. See, Africa, in the olden days, okay, they came for us as slaves. Yeah. Okay, now they have frustrated our system. Now we are even using our money to go and enslave ourselves. Yeah, true. But these guys want liberation for us. Yeah. Okay, and before he can do that, he need a lot. He need to be protected physically and spiritually. Yeah,
spiritually, how can he be protected?
Okay. Now, there is one thing about Africa that I kept saying. Me, myself, I'm a Christian. Okay, and I I believe in Christianity because couple of times I prayed, and I'm a Christian and I prayed and it worked for me.
Okay.
And even it's natural that whatever you believe in works for you.
Sure.
Okay. And I must say, looking at all other continents in the world, okay, it's only Africans who have deviated from their original religion.
Okay.
Which is the traditional religion.
True.
And this has have a negative impact on us. Okay. So for Cheddar to become a president, I think it is time he need to fix that religion, which is the traditional religion. Even if it's not going to be like by force, like other world that they are imposing their religion, like it's like a law that you have to, so far as you are from that state, you need to follow their religion strictly. Even though it's not going to be like strictly like everyone should be a traditionalist. And we should give a special attention to that religion, which is
popularize
ours.
We should make people feel like it is not a crime to be
a traditionalist.
Or it's not a sin,
So, because of other foreign religion, our country is corrupt. You can see what the pastors, the imam, and whatever are doing. You understand? But when we are in our true religion, I'm not sure that such things, you know the story, you understand? So I'm sure when he comes, he should also try as much to make that religion a popular one. And with that one, you know, the Western world, they fear our religion.
Really?
They fear our religion. They know what, they know the powers.
You know what? Okay, I'm tempted to believe you because President Rawlings, the former president, he once said it that when people go to court, you give them Bible, you give them Quran to swear.
Okay.
They do it. But if they go to Nogokpo and bring the shrine here, that you should swear, they know that Nogokpo will have instant justice. So people will not do it. So why don't they bring that to the...
Yes,
so
and when that happens now, okay, there will be like some kind of truth. The leaders, the people that are going to work around him will know how to take their moves, because they know that at the end of the day, there is something. You understand my point? See, God is wise. Okay, God is wise, and people are saying that, okay, our great grandfathers were worshiping idols, so they are not going to heaven and all those things. Okay, before Christianity was the Abrahamic and those generational worship. Those, you understand? So are you telling me that those people are not going to heaven?
They will surely go.
You understand my point? It's not about, it's about the life you left on earth whilst you're on earth. You understand my point? So bringing traditional religion back to the system wouldn't be something that would be bad. You understand? So these are some of the things that Cheddar need to focus on. You understand? And with all these things,
he said his spirituality.
Yes, he need to be empire. He need to build an empire. He needs some kind of protection.
And he will not become president before building all of this. So the quest to be a president, in the journey, he's doing all that together.
That is why I said he need like some 15 years more.
And that's what he's doing now. The fact that whatever he's doing now is all geared towards that 10 years, that 8 years, that 15 years you are talking about. Guys, you need to start now.
If I'm making sense, put it in the comments section.
No, you are making sense. You are making sense, but the fact that a lot of people want an older person, that's what I have problem with.
Why are you much concerned about that older?
No, because see, that's what I said. Look at me right now. Look at this African, the fastest growing economy right now is Burkina Faso or Niger or one of these three countries that they did the coup. They are growing more than Nigeria, South Africa. In the world, the second.
Do you know why this? You know, when you focus not only those, every African country that have war or coup, after that they start developing.
Yes.
Because a lot of things will be wiped away and certain things will come into place.
Yes, and it's positive. If it is cool, that will make Africa great.
But
all the African countries should be involved.
To me, I don't want Ghana to go into coup, because definitely,
I don't care whatever will make Ghana great.
Definitely, there can be a coup if Frida wanna start now, because there are a lot of people who wouldn't match his energy, and they will try sabotaging him behind the scene.
If it will take Cheddar's life for Ghana to be great, let it take Cheddar's life.
And he's too young for that.
He's not too young.
Are you ready to?
He's not too young.
Are you ready to become the big
one of the greatest presidents ever in Africa? Thomas Sankara, he was killed by his own best friend.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying that the sabotaging is part of it.
Yes, to be a Pan-Africanist, you know you are putting your life on the line.
And is he ready?
What shows he's not ready? The man has the guts to stand, and there are a lot of great Pan-Africans in Africa that are behind him. When he hosted the convention in Ghana, I was in Ghana.
That is a typical example which will tell you that if he really wants to stand, there are people who are. What happened that day? I saw you. You had an interview with a couple of people, and you know the story.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This guy need love. He need people.
He had a love. You see the number of people that were. That was his. He didn't even tell people he was coming to outdoor himself, but the plan was for him to outdoor himself. You see the crowd over there.
When I'm talking about love, not just the love of people who are hungry and want to satisfy themselves. You know, people when people have enough to eat, they've forgotten about everything.
I'm telling you, I've not made a penny or anything from that guy before, but if you listen to him, you are listening to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. If you listen to him, you are listening to Muammar Gaddafi. If you listen to him, you are listening to Mandela. If you listen to him, you are listening to Julius Nyerere and the great Pan-Africanists that have left. Like, he has the vision, and we just did. I said these old people, they will not take us anywhere.
So I think we are way far ahead of time. What do you have for the Ghanaian youth? Any advice?
For me, what I'll tell the Ghanaian
himself.
For what I'll tell the Ghanaian youth, we should just stop this NDC, MPP political stuff, and like Cheddar is out there. He has our interests at heart. I mean, he's human being. Just as I said, Akufo-Addo disappointed me. He can also disappoint. But at least, for me, if a young boy disappoints me, it's better than these old people. You don't know what they are using the money for, too. You don't know what they are using the money for. So, I mean, let's give him the chance. Let him also come and experience something. Let's see. Maybe he might bring a change like the young coup d'etat presidents are doing right now. So,
okay. So, Cheddar, I also have this word for you.
Yeah.
I also would love for you to become the next president of Ghana. But as I'm saying, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah. Just sit back, do the research, do your homework, invest that money into agriculture. Make sure you focus on sanitation. When you come in power, bring back our traditional religion and make sure law. Don't be an autocratic leader, but don't be a democratic leader as well. You understand? Be a laissez-faire leader.
Be a what?
A laissez-faire. Is it a laissez-faire or I don't know?
That's a French word. Right?
Today, no, it's not a French word.
It's a French word.
Really?
It's a French
It's between the democratic and autocratic.
I know it's a French word. I don't remember. This
laissez-faire. That means being a little bit democratic and being a little bit autocratic. You understand my point?
Like Akufo-Addo is doing.
Like Mitty Bro, Akufo-Addo, I don't know.
What's it, bro? For?
Like
it's a French word.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the word, but the way you say
laissez-faire.
It's a French
so I think this is what I got for my brother. And by the time you are getting ready, maybe some of us will become also in that position to back you up. I know this video, 10 years, 15 years to come, this video is going to make sense. And we're going to work it out.
Very good.
Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, the name still remains efobanks. And I'm here with my brother, kamasly TV, the biggest YouTuber alive in Qatar. I keep saying this because I learn a lot of
maybe by the time
things from him when it comes to YouTube. I'm a content creator, of course. I'm an entertainer. I do music, comedy. I do movie direction. I do almost everything. But I also learn a lot from him when it comes to YouTube.
Thank you very much.
So
I also learn a lot from you. I learn a lot from you too. So.
Follow him and make sure you subscribe to his channel.
Thank you.
See you guys again. Bye-bye.